Hi, in this video I'll be going over how I create my notes using a Samsung Tablet S7. I'm an engineering student, so I really like to have all of my information organized up front, so I'll just give you a quick example of how I'd go about creating my homework and setting it up. So we'll go into the Canvas app, where you would normally see all of the classes that I have right now, but at the moment we're in between, so we'll go to Edit Dashboard, and I'll find my CET class. Here I will be going into the modules, and we'll use our week 7 homework as an example. I'm going to grab the PDF, and don't worry if all of this looks foreign to you. What the actual content of it does not matter. I'll just be showing you how I'm pulling these images apart and setting up my homework to begin with. So I'll be sharing it into my Samsung Apps Note, and we'll go ahead and name it Homework 7, Area of Inertia. Alright, and we're just going to move that over a little bit. There we go, that looks better. Alright, and we're going to put it in a folder so that I can have access to this wherever I need it. On my phone, on my tablet, or on my computer, there it will be, and it'll be continuously updated on the cloud. Currently, what you can see is that we have the original PDF doc with nothing else added to it. So to start creating the homework, I'm going to use my favorite feature, Pin to Screen, which extensively lets us create a screenshot that is already cropped for us. So I have, as you saw, I selected it, and it is now pinned to screen. I can move it however I'd like. And what we're going to do with it is we're just going to go on down and create a new page by pulling up. And just like that, I've pasted that image down onto a new page. To help clear things up and utilize my space well, I like to separate my text from my images. So I just copied the image. I'm going to crop it. So we have a text box here, and I like to make it real small, since I won't be using the text too much for this problem. And I'll paste the original image, and we will crop out the image that I need. This one's going to be a whole lot bigger, just because I will be using this. This is what most of my math will be based off of. So just like that, we have moved all of our information from our original PDF onto a new page where I can now work on it wherever I need to. Moving on to question 2, we will be basically doing all of this for each one of our images here. All of that doesn't matter. Just know that we'll be doing this for all of that. There you go. So we are going to basically do the exact same thing we did for the first one. Pin to screen. Grab what we want, but in this case we're going to grab everything just to make our lives a little bit easier in the future. So we're pinning that, going down, and going into a new page again just by pulling and dragging. Select. Just like that, we have a bunch of stuff we don't need, honestly. So we're going to crop this down a little bit more and just grab A out of that. There we go, make it nice and pretty. And we're going to select it again and copy this. Go on to our next page. Paste that image back down. And we're going to crop it so that we can move our cropped box down. Just like that, we have B set up here. Do that same thing for C. All right. And so now we have our question set up. I'm not going to worry about D, E, and F just yet, or not at all right now, because it's the same thing. So we have everything set up, and if we come back to our question number 2, we'll note that we need our FE handbook for these formulas to get our formulas. So normally we'd go grab a book and copy everything down by hand. But in this case, we're going to use my second favorite feature, where I can just pull up another notes app just like that. We're going to find our FE handbook, I'm going to open up our bookmarks. Into page sorter, bookmarks, and this is the page that we need right here. It has all of the formulas you can want that I'll be using here, and I'll be doing the exact same thing with pin to screen, where I can simply crop out exactly what I need. Actually, a little bit more. Crop out exactly what I need. And place it where I need it. You'll notice over on this screen, I lost where I was. It's a really annoying feature on the Samsung Notes app that I encounter a lot, where I get pulled to the top on accident. Thankfully, we have our page bookmarked already, so we can just pop right back down. So we'll do the same thing for B and C. All right, so in just a few quick steps, we went from having a straight PDF document that we received from Canvas to having a nice little homework sheet that is all set up for me to just start plugging away on. To show you what this can look like once it's completed, I'll show you my finished homework 7. Right over here. And to pretend like we are actually working on everything together, I'll pull up basically what is my work space, where I can have my second Samsung Notes app open down here and my calculator up here. Now you can see over on the left again that I've completed this homework using color-coded formulas, color-coded information, just to make things a little bit clearer for me. And it becomes very simple for me to just move forward and grab all of my formulas, my work, and my answers, and I can now identify it pretty simply and straightforward. Great, thank you so much.